Yeah, no, this is no good. This hasn't got names on it. It's got graphic scorebook.
I've got no names here then.
Neither have I.
Put us live and he can just talk a little bit.
Those of you that are waiting for the Calcutta, we're about to go live in 2 or 3 minutes. We're just finalising a couple of quick things because there has been a late withdrawal that we found a replacement for. We'll be mentioning that before we start the Calcutta, but we'll be ready to go live in 2 or 3 minutes. Cheers, thanks, bye. All right, welcome everybody to the 2025 Geelong Intermediate Comp, Calcutta. I've just got to run through a couple of quick things first, get the stuff in order, and then we'll get straight into Calcutta. Probably the first thing I need to mention is there has been a late withdrawal. In the last group, number one was Group 32, Grant Weekly has had an injury. He's broken his leg and he's torn all the calves and everything off his ankles, so he won't be coming. But we have replaced him with
Emmanuel
Tongan. So that we should have that up at some stage on the Facebook site. So that original opening bid by Jamo has been withdrawn now, as there'll be a new group. Other than that, we're ready to go. As we already know, we've got $15,000 worth of pre-bids, but they'll skyrocket from here. First off, I just want to go through a few of the regulations with the Calcutta. For those that don't know what happens, it's purely and solely an auction of players. It's everybody's option to buy somebody. The successful buyer, if they need to, they'll need to transfer the money, preferably tonight, for the total of their auction bids that were successful. They can send that into the same account that the entry fees were paid into, or we'll also be posting that. We'll have a post at the end of this with all the successful bids, who bought them, the total amounts and all that sort of thing with the bank account details. The only other thing I've got to clarify is with the Calcutta tonight, whatever the total amount at the end of the Calcutta is, 10% will be coming off the top of that. So if, for example, just to use a figure, if the total amount was $50,000, 5,000 will come off the top. Now, out of that 10%, half of that, 5% of it goes to the administration for all the paperwork and stuff they've had to go through, and the other 5% goes to a non-profit organisation. In this situation, it's actually being added back into the prize money. So nobody's actually making any money out of that. It's just added into the prize money. The other thing I need to explain to you is the actual breakdown of the payout. So just working on that figure that we had, because the latest Calcutta we did was on the Geelong Open at Slate also, and that actually added up to exactly the 50,000 amount that I was talking about. So with that Calcutta in mind, if it was the same tonight, just to let you know what the breakdown is, the 50,000, 5,000, 10% comes off the top, leaving a balance of $4,500 or $4,500. Out of that, 40% of that goes to the winner, which is $18,000 to the purchaser of the winning player. Second is 20%, so that would be $9,000. Third and fourth both share $4,500 each, and fifth to eighth would share $22.50 each. So if you add all those figures up together, that should come to a grand total of 50,000 even, and that's how that's worked out. So it's after the 10% comes off the top, the remaining 100% of what's left, if in the case of the Geelong Open, it was 45,000 left. 40% of that goes to the purchaser of the winner, which is 18,000. Then 20%, then 10% for third, 10% for fourth, and 2.5% for fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth. So hopefully everybody's got that sorted out. It's pretty much the same figures that we do on all Calcuttas we do on all the pool comps all around Australia. So that's pretty straightforward. Other than that, we're going to get straight into it now. I just need to check with Dan. Dan, are we doing this just through CueballTV?
Just YouTube, yeah.
Through YouTube, through CueballTV on YouTube. Is there a lag in the proceeding?
Very, very small.
It's a very minimal lag. Do we know roughly how long? 5, 10 seconds? 15?
5 seconds at the most.
Probably only 5 seconds. So we should be able to, once we do knock down the bids, we'll be knocking them down pretty quickly.
Tonight, the lag might get worse and they can refresh the video.
In the past, we have had to actually open up a few lots because someone has actually put through a bid before we've actually said sold. So we've actually had to open them up, but hopefully we should be pretty close to the mark tonight. But just be aware of that there is a few seconds lag, which could build up over the night. So don't worry, everything's going to be done above board, and everything will be spelled out clearly to everybody. All right, we're going to go straight on to this first group. Now, believe me, I honestly believe that 50,000 figure that we talked about for the last Geelong Open Calcutta, I believe there's a huge chance we'll get to that tonight and possibly even surpass it. But as I say, we do have the pre-bids. We're going to start with them. And yeah, we're going to keep things going. We want to keep it pretty even, so we want to basically have minimum $50 bids. All right, so we're going to go straight on to Group 1. I've got Tranny here, Steve Tran. I think you'll know Steve Tran. He's going to be helping me with a few of these players. But Group 1 has got Trent Mason, Matty Verholznock, Jared Stowinder, and Joey Tome. Now, we know a little bit about most of these players. They've been around for a fair while. Trent Ronnie Mason, he's been around, a very successful player that's been doing well for a number of years now. Matty V's also from Stawell and been very successful, ex-Premier League player in DDPL. Jared, I don't know so much about. Steve will be able to tell you a little bit about him.
Jared plays in GBA, Geelong 8 Ball Association. He plays in with Joel's team. He's very handy. So, and
then the fourth player in the group is Joey Tome. Joey does come from a 9-ball background, but she actually tried out for the Victorian women's team last year and won the title. Made the state team, went away to the Nationals in Perth. So she is an accomplished 8-ball player. She's won a few tournaments recently. So one of the few ladies in the comp, but she can compete.
I think she just came runners up in a snooker tournament as well.
Yeah, she was. She was runner-up in a women's snooker tournament recently. But right, so that first group, we've got a current bid from Hilly in Horsham, $600. So do we have any more than 600 for Group 1? Well, I'm quite happy to go 700, so 700 with me. 700 with JR on Group 1. I probably should turn this volume down. Now, how do we...
750 Hilly?
We've got 750 with Hilly. It's a great opportunity in these early groups to get in and get some cheap buys, because believe me now, I believe every group is going to start over $500 or start at $500, even though there's a couple here with no bids on it at the moment. I believe they'll all go to $500. So 750 is a good start here, but it's a lot of value because you've got a couple of very good players here. $750 we've got for Group 1. I still believe it's way too cheap, so I'm quite happy to go to 800. 800 for Group 1. As I say, every one of these comps, the same thing happens at the end of the night. People turn around and say, how did so-and-so and so-and-so go so cheap? It's because they were the early bids and everybody's a bit apprehensive. They only see a pool at the moment of $16,000 or whatever. So, yeah. So
Dakota reckons you're talking too loud. Move the mic down.
What do I do here? Just talk quieter?
Yeah, just I've lowered the volume down a lot.
All right, so at the moment we've got the current bid is with myself at $800.
Anthony Hill,
850 we have with Hilly. Just to let everybody out there know that I'm now out of it. So Hilly with 850 is the high bid at the moment. I personally thought this group would go up around the $1,500 mark, but 850 is what we've got. Is there any more interest in Group 1? 850 at the moment with Hilly. Is there a 900 anywhere?
Can somebody send Steve Lansborough a link to this?
But Lansborough can't get it.
Yeah, the video.
Apparently, Archie says it's very leggy.
How would you know if it's laggy? It's like 3 seconds.
Leggy.
Is it choppy?
We might be having a few minor details, but we'll persevere and continue on. So at the moment, Group 1, apparently we've only got a 3-second lag, so there shouldn't be any problems. Group 1, we've got the current bid is with Hilly at $850. We're going to have to knock it down very quickly. If anybody's got a bid there of $900, bring it on. Otherwise, we'll be finishing up Group 1. All right, no other bids there, Dan?
Actually, apparently Alison's in the sticks and she said it's fine.
So if there's no other bids, I'm going to be saying $850 to Hilly on Group 1 going once. going twice, and sold for $8.50. Right, we're going to go straight into Group 2. Paddy Fanning, Dave Snyder, Johnny Muir, and Tara Asiata. Paddy Fanning's a...
I've just got an update that Paddy Fanning has got the pre-bid for this at 550.
Okay. So Paddy's got the bid at 550.
Right. All right, so we've got a pre-bid on this group with Paddy at 550. Paddy's been around for a long while, very accomplished player. Dave Snyder, you can probably tell us more, Tony.
It's I don't know. It's from WA. He played last year.
600 with Ash.
Yeah.
All right, we've got 600 with Ash. Johnny Muir. Now, last time I seen Johnny Muir was when I was over with Joel Younger in Las Vegas about 30 years ago. He was playing in the American 9-ball Open. So be good to see Johnny again. And we've also got Tua Asiata. Do you know anything about Tua training?
Tua was at the intermediate last year to watch, and he's one of Chester's friend, Chester Louis Lucky's friend. He puts a good ball.
All right, so what's the current bid there, Dan?
550 with...
No, 600 we've got.
Ashbot.
600 with Ashbot. I'll go 700 myself. 700 for Paddy's group, Group 2, with JR. I think there's extreme value in these early groups here. I think if some of these groups were down towards the end, you'd be finding they'd be going twice as much as what they are now. But I'm more than happy to take it to 700. Right, we're going to move on. So Group 2, we've got a winning bid at the moment of $700 by myself. It's $700 going once. 700 going twice.
Hey, Lukey, it's
750.
Ash. Oh, 750.
750 with Ash. I won't muck around. I'll go 800. 800 with JR. So Group 2, current winning bid $800 with myself. Going once.
850. David.
850 with David.
That's himself, isn't it?
Is that Dave Snyder?
Dave Kelleher. No. That's Dave Snyder's mate from WA.
All right.
He's in the tournament as well.
Right, we've got a bid of 850 with David. I'll go 900. So the current bid's $900 on Group 2. $900 on Group 2 going once. Going twice.
It's about 5-10 second lag.
That right there.
David Kelleher, 950.
950 with Dave Kelleher we have. Right, well, we're going to get the first $1,000 bid for the night. $1,000 with myself on Group 2. We realise there's a 3 to 5 second lag, so we'll take that into account. But we need to keep moving, so it's $1,000 at the moment, going once. $1,000 going twice. And sold for $1,000.
Nah, 1,050.
No, hang on, sorry. There's been a bid coming, 1,050. Is that with David again?
Yep, that's with David.
Yeah. I know there is a lag there, but if you can, try and keep it moving along. Otherwise, we're going to be here all night at this rate. So please do, a bit quicker. Right, $1,100 with me. $1,100 on Group 2. $1,100 going once. $1,100 going twice. And sold for $1,100. All right, group 3.
It's not even up yet.
What's that? It's up on there.
It's up there.
Right, group 3, we've got Thomas O'Keefe, Gavin Smith, Aki Yolam, and Dan Rushton. Well, most of us around know Tom. Tom's been around for a while now. Very good player in Geelong. Gavin, you know more about Gavin?
Gavin Smith plays out of GPC, also plays in Jeeba. He's a very good potter.
500.
And then we've also got Aki Yolam, another player from down that way, either Geelong
Aki
or down to
plays the black
Warrnambool.
ball. Yeah, Warrnambool.
More of a black ball player, but does play in a few 8-ball tournaments as well and is quite accomplished.
And Dan Rushton plays Prem for DDPL.
550. Thomas.
Right, we've got a current bid of $550 from Tom. $550 we've got with Tom.
Archie 6.
Archie 600.
7.
700 with Tom, is it?
750. Trent.
750 with Trent.
8. Tom.
800 with Tom. 800 we have with Tom. This is better. Move it along nice and quickly. $800 we have the group 3.
850.
850 we've got. 850 is the current bid on group 3. 950. And who's that with?
Tom O'Keefe.
That's with Thomas O'Keefe. 950 with Tom. Have we got a second $1,000 bid for the night? $950 we have with Tom. Group 3, 9.
1,000. Apparently that's Joel. 7 awesome dances.
Who's 7 awesome?
$1,000 with Joel. We think it's Joel.
Well, Thomas has gone 1050.
All right, 1,050 with Tom. Group 3, 1,050. Going once.
His daughters again.
1,050 going twice. 1,100 with Joel's daughter's account. Joel Younger, one of the smartest players around, knows everybody, and he definitely knows a couple of these players, how well they play. So 1,150 we have for Group 3. All right, Group 3, 1,150 going once. Going twice. And 1,200 we have, I presume Thomas. 1,200 with Thomas.
No, that's 7 awesome dances.
It's who? It's
That's
Joel's.
Joel.
Oh.
Joel.
His daughter's outbidding him. 1,200 we have with Joel.
1250.
1,250 with Thomas, I hope. Or is Joel putting all these bids in? 1,250 is the current bid. 1,250 on Group 3. $1,250 going once. $1,250 going twice. And sold for $1,250. Oh no, hang on, 1,300 we have.
Can't find there, Joel.
Joe's on 13.
1,300 with Joel.
1350.
13.50 with Thomas. 13.50. I know Joel's driving at the moment. He's just picked his daughter up from the airport, so Joel's a bit occupied. Might be a bit tricky for him, but 13.50 we have with Thomas. Correct, it is Thomas, isn't it?
Yep.
Right, 13.50 with Thomas going once. 13.50 going twice. All done.
I call. Yeah.
And
1350 is with Tom, yeah?
yeah,
Ask Joel if he's out. Are you out?
Joel, are you out? All right. We can't wait any longer. So 13.50 for the final time. 13.50 sold to Thomas. Right, Group 4.
Well done, Thomas.
Schaefer Zim, Bobby Dennis, Dave Eaglin and Darren Nikolic. Bobby Dennis, yeah, very, very good player. He's made many Victorian Masters teams in the over 50s. Plays in the comp with us on Thursday nights. He's been shooting the lights out there, very good. Shafe was the first one. Shafe, yeah, another good accomplished player in the DDPL, been playing very well. Then you've got Dave Eaglin all the way down from Queensland. I know Dave's played in a few national tournaments, mainly in the Masters as well, I think. And then we've got Darren Nikolic. You know a bit about Darren?
Yeah, Darren plays with Joel's team last year, but I think Darren, he plays Geelong.
All right, so Group 4. We've got an opening bid here of $750. $750 for Group 4. And we want to speed this up a little bit. It is dragging out a little bit. So 800 we have. Who's up with? Jamie Bellotti. We've got 800 with Jamie Bellotti. $800 for Group 4. $800 going once. $800 going twice.
Charlie Hawk.
900 with Charlie Hawk. King Charles has arrived. Group 4 we have $900. And believe me, this is way under the odds here. I don't know much about the fourth player, but the first three players can all play very, very well. Two of them have had state experience playing at Australian National Championships. I think this is still well under the odds. $900 we have, and I can't believe I haven't bid more on this. Jamo has bid because he's met Dave up in, obviously, at the Townsville Open over the last couple of years. He knows he can play. He knows Bobby Dennis can play, and Shape's very handy as well. So, Group 4, we've got $900 with Jamo.
No, Charlie.
Oh, sorry, Charlie. Charlie it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Charlie Hawk's got it.
Charlie Hawk. Well, Charlie's a good old mate of mine, so I've got to pump him up a bit because I'm more...
$950 James Bellotto.
Right, well, I'm more than happy to bid $1,000 for this group. Group 4, $1,000 with myself for Shafe, Bobby, Dave and Dan. Oh, sorry, Darren. Group 4, 1,000 we have. We've got to speed this up a bit. $1,000 we have. Going once. I know it's not going to hold out, but...
Apparently Jamo's got hangover. Charlie Hawk 1100.
1,100 with Charlie. Still very cheap. I'm out, but we've got 1,100 with Charlie. $1,100 going once. $1,100 going twice.
It's actually a good group, yeah?
It is a very good group. And Group 4 is sold for $1,100 to Charlie. And that's a very good buy. Group 5, Braden Hale, Alan Marchinga or AJ, Brendan Hutchings and Stephen Brosnahan. All right. Yep. Go
Braden
Trent.
Howe plays out of Joel's venue, Slate, and he was in it last year.
So he's trained on the track.
Yep, home ground.
AJ Marchingo, I know, has just come back from China. I saw him over in China in Chengdu at the Hayball tournament. So he played in that and represented Australia over there.
Oh, did you say Brosnan?
Yeah.
Okay. Who did he replace?
He hasn't replaced anybody.
No, he didn't replace anyone. Steve Brosnan came in as a reserve.
Well, I've got different here. I've got Braden, Alan, Brendan, Zoran.
Yeah, Alan Machingo is AJ Machingo.
But you said Brosnan.
Yeah,
Brosnan is
fourth
the fourth player.
on the list.
So Zoran's not.
No, Zoran's out.
Right, so just quickly confirming this. Group 5, we've got Braden Hale, AJ Machingo, or Alan Machingo, Brendan Hutchings, and Stephen Brosnahan. A pretty handy group as well here.
300.
Right, 300 is not going to last too long, but we'll start with there.
Can you turn that off?
You've got an Australian representative. Stephen Brosnahan goes very well. Does a lot of breaking clearances. Brendan and Braden. We've got $300. We were going to start these groups at $500. The simple fact of the matter is, you've got 4 players here that have all paid $500 each to play in the comp. So I reckon Steve Brosnahan's worth 350 on his own easily. So I'll bid 350. Group 5, we've got $350 and we've got to speed it up. So Group 5, we've got $350 going once. This is way too cheap. I'm warning you out there, this is unbelievably cheap, but we've got to sell them and we've got to move it on. $350 going twice.
400.
400 we have with who? Who's holding the bid?
400 with Rabbit.
400 with Steve Brosnan. He knows value when he sees it.
Steve
Four-
Lansborough, isn't it?
400 with the Rabbit. This is way too cheap, but we've got to sell them and we've got to move on. I should be bidding more here because this group's definitely worth a lot more than 400, but 400 we have, and that's 400 going once.
Darren Chambers, 600.
For Group 5, 600. 600 we have. Starting to get up towards where it should be. Group 5, $600 we have. Group 5, $600 going once. $600 twice. And
600, yeah? Who's this?
Derek, Sean, Doc. That's nothing.
Hang on, how come this is lagging? 'Cause I was listening to you. Oh, I see. Not
is
me.
that
That's right, all good.
it's sold?
It's me.
Group 5 sold for $600 to Darren Chambers.
Yep.
All right, Group 6. We have last year's semi-finalist and Peter Mulipola, Robbie Sunderland, Andrew Liu, and Braden Jenkins. So we've got someone that played in this tournament last year and made the semis. Now, on the sort of figures we're projecting, that's basically just finishing third and fourth, sort of worth around $2,250. $4,500. So for the sake of $500 or whatever, you could be picking up $4,500, or you would have last year at that rate. So Group 6. Anything you want to mention about any of those players there in Group 6, Tranny?
600.
If you don't know who Braden Jenkins is, Joe's been coaching him. He plays out of. He works with Joe and plays out of Slate.
So Braden Jenkins not only got the home ground advantage because he trains on the track, but he's got the owner of Slate, a previous professional snooker player, 9-ball player, and pool player, Joel Younger, training him. This is yeah. Well, he's probably worth 600 on his own. And we've got the bloke who was in the semi-final last year, along with Robbie Sunderland and Andrew Liu as well.
Andrew Liu is a former Victorian. Moved to WA for a few years, and now he's back in Melbourne again.
Right, so Group 6, what have we got? 600 to start, have we?
800.
800 we've got. Yeah,
800 on Archie.
looks like there's a bit of value here in this Group 6. $800 we have. A semi-finalist last year.
850.
Jack Green, 850.
850 with Jack Green. Group 6, 850 we have.
950 with Archie.
950 with Archie Hardcore. Yeah, there's a bit of value in this group. Group 6, 950 we've got. We've got to keep it moving though.
1,000 German Chambers.
1,000 we have. With Darren, wasn't it? Darren Chambers.
1,100. with
1,100 on Group 6. $1,100 we have for Group 6.
1,150 Darren Chambers.
1,150 with Darren. Group 6, we've got to move it on. 1,150 we have going once.
1,200 with me.
1,200 with Tranny. Now the knowledge comes out. Group 6, $1,200 we've got. 1,200 going once. 1,200 going twice. 1,250. It was with Darren.
No, it's Fred White.
1,250 new blood with Fred White. So last two bids have been new bidders. 1,250. There's a bit of value here. Somebody knows something that not all of us know. But that's good luck to them doing their homework. Group 6, Peter Millipolo, last year's semi-finalist. Robert Sunderland, Andrew Liu, and Braden Jenkins, who gets trained on the track by Joel Younger. Group 6, 1,200 we have. 1,200 going once.
1,250 with Fred White.
1,250 with Fred White.
You out, Granny?
1,250 with Fred White going once. 1,250 going twice. And sold for 1,250.
Fred White.
Yeah.
Right, Group 7. Now, this is a very good group, this. Group 7, we've got Chase Daly. Very accomplished player.
Another semi-finalist last year.
Norm Bashira from Ballarat. Another very good player. Bronte Duncan, who I happen to play with, we're going to be playing in the grand final in the money comp in a team's event on Thursday night. Bronte's one of our star players there. And Jason Dutchenko. So this is a very, very solid group. All four of these blokes can play a bit.
The bits with you, JR, 500.
We're up to 900 already.
900.
It was with me for 500, but now we're up to 900. 900 with
Mason,
who?
1,100.
1,100 we have for Group 7 with four good players. Group 7, they've paid $2,000 to play in it. We've got 1,100 for them so far. 1,100 for Group 7 at the moment.
12 with us.
1,200. We'll keep taking your hundreds if we can. 1,200 with Ash Vott.
1,250 with Trent.
1,250 with Trent. Group 7, very handy group.
1300.
1300 we have.
Darren Chambers.
1350.
1350.
Lansborough.
1500 with Steve Lansborough, was it?
Yeah.
1500 with Steve Lansborough. This could be our first $2,000 group. Group 7, 4 good players. 1500 we've got.
1600 with Trent.
1600 Trent. 1600 we have. I don't think that's the end of it, but we've got to move it on. $1,600 going once. 1700 we have. 1700 going once. 1800 we have. I'll make it 2000 to blow them out of the water. 1800 we have going once. $1,800 going twice. 1950 we've got for Group 7. Now we'll get the 2,000 bid. 1950 going once. Who's that with?
You should have made it 2000, Rabbit.
1950 with Steve Lansborough. 1950 going once. 1950 going twice. And sold, yeah.
Trent's out, sold.
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 Sold for 1950 to Steve Lansborough. All right, Group 8. Dave Limerick, all the way from the Lady Daily in Adelaide. Bit of a plug for his hotel over there. Josh Kitanovsky.
Josh plays in Geelong. He just won the satellite on the weekend for entry to the Pro.
Right, so he's won the tournament for entry into the Slate Pro event as well, $1,000 entry. So well done to him there. Shane Harris and Andy Newton, who I think is the son of Fred Newton in Mount Gambier. I'm not 100% certain about that, but I think so.
No.
Dakota 2000.
No. Looked like it was
Archie 1200.
Right.
Trent
So-
1300.
Group 8, we have $1,200. Now we have $1,300. $1,300 per Group 8. Group 8, we have 1,300 with who? How do you see who's bidding?
1300 with
Oh, you go.
Trent Mason.
Right. Trent Mason has it at $1,300.
Yep.
For Group 8, $1,300 we have.
Mitch Adams, your pre-bid. Do you want in?
$1,350 we have.
Jack Green, 1350. 14 with
1,400
Trent.
with Trent. That's it. If you know you're going to bid, you may as well keep it moving, otherwise we're here till midnight. $1,400 we have. Going once. This is Group 8, Dave Limerick's group. $1,400 going once, $1,400 going twice. Still very cheap. And sold for $1,400.
Was that to Trent?
All right, Group 9. Barry Wakefield, Darren Chambers, Shane Vott, and Brendan O'Brien. A very good, very handy group. This there hasn't actually. I don't have a pre-bid on this, but
There's no pre-bid on this one, but I'm sure Shane can play. He's out of retirement.
yeah, Shane plays up around the
Traralgon?
Traralgon
That's right.
Sale area. Yeah, he's
500.
he's been playing in a few comps lately. Right, we have an opening bid of $500 for Group 9. Barry Wakefield won if I'm not wrong, he won a English junior title, which we all know in England Q Sports titles aren't easy to come by. So Barry won a
Barry made the
junior
semis.
title
Barry made the semi at the Maryborough Open.
and made the semis of the Maryborough Open recently. Darren Chambers, an accomplished player also from Potters Pool Hall. Yeah, so it's a pretty handy group, this. We've got $500. Group 9,
It's
we've got 750. 750 we've got. 800.
with Darren himself.
Darren Chambers, yeah. Group 9, we had $800. Group 9, 800 going once. 850 we've got. Group 9, $850 going once. 1,000
Darren Chambers.
with Darren for Group 9. And that brings the prize pool up over $20,000, and that's with the
Pre-bid, yeah?
yeah, with the pre-bids in. But as you can imagine, it's going to skyrocket from there. So if we're only up to Group 9 and we've already got $20,000 worth of bids, admittedly with the pre-bids on these following groups, but they're going to skyrocket. You can imagine how high this is going to get to. So, right, Group 9, we've got $1,000 with Darren, I believe. $1,000 going once. 1,000 going twice. And sold for 1,000. No,
Ash,
hang on.
Ash came in, 1150.
Ash Bot is at 1150 for Group 9. He's gone what? 1,200 we have for Group 9. With Darren, I
With
presume.
Darren.
Group 9, $1,200 we have. Good try, Ash. One more go might do it. $1,200 we have going once. $1,200 twice. 1,300 with Ash all the way down in Sale.
Must be all that home cooking he's got.
Yeah, take 1,400 with Darren.
With Darren.
Group 9, $1,400 we've got. 1,400 once. Come on, Ash. 1,400 going twice.
15 with Ash.
15 with Ash. 1,500 we have for Group 9. 1,500 going once. 1,500 going twice. 1,600 with Darren. Nice little group this. 1,600 we've got. We've got Ash's old man Shane Vod in the group. We've got Darren himself in there. And Barry Wakefield, possibly the most accomplished of all in there as well. So, Group 9, what have we got? We've got 1,600 at the moment. $1,600 going once. $1,600 going twice.
1650 with Ash.
1,650 with Ash.
Darren's thinking.
1,700 we have with Darren. $1,700. $1,700 going once. Going twice. And 1,800 we have. 1,800 with Ash. This is Group 9. $1,800 we had going once.
I reckon 2000 would do it.
2,000 might be the first 2,000. We've had a 1,950. This is the perfect opportunity to go from 1,800 to 2,000. Darren's out. So $1,800 we had going once. $1,800 going twice. And sold for $1,800. Right, Group 10. We've got Kenny Krieger,
Another Terrelgan.
Bruce McQuillan,
Bruce is from Queensland.
Rusty Wheeler's old sparring partner. Michael Milhaldrevic and Ash Belgobbin. So, yeah, Kenny Krieger, he hasn't been on the scene as much as he was. Very, very good player. Have we got a pre-bid here? What's a pre-bid? 200? That's not going to last too long. That's ridiculous. That's not worth... Yeah. All right, Group 10. Here might be a chance for a steal. You might pick up a good group for 500 here.
Bruce McQuillan's 200.
Bruce McQuillan's bid 200. That's...
That's his pre-bid. And 500 with Doc.
500 with Doc Halliday, is it?
Yep.
All right, Steve Halliday. 500 we've got for Kenny Krieger and Co. and Bruce.
I think you're right. It's Kenny and Co.
All right, so Group 10, we've got the 500 bid that we expected to get. All of these groups should be getting 500 minimum starting bids.
Bold Van, 650.
What have we got? 650? 650 for Group 10 we have. Is that with Bruce?
No, it was with Bold Van.
All right, 650 we've got for Group 10. 700 we have.
With Doc.
Doc will go well over 1,000, so you can keep bidding whoever these other blokes are. All right, Group 10, we've got 700. $700 with Doc or Steve Halliday on behalf of Ken Krieger and Co. Group 10, $700 going once.
Who's in that group?
700 going twice. This is a steal. We've got to sell it. And sold for 700. Right, Group 11, here's a handy little group as well. We've got Kevin Malik from Melbourne, Stan Icavakis from Melbourne, Lee Cooper from Geelong, and Jimmy
Wader plays at the Pocket Comp.
at the Pockets Comp over in
Mr. Pockets Tullamarine.
Pockets Tullamarine. So it's a handy little group this as well. What have we got? Pre-bid of 1150, have we? Yeah, I reckon that's a little bit cheap.
Stan's got the bid at 1150. Yep.
Kevin Malik, he won the Masters.
Yeah.
11
Kevin Malik won the Masters last year,
Yeah,
and
Kevin
he won
Ma-
the Satellite last week.
And Stan's been going very well himself.
Stan also won the Satellite at GPC.
I was going to say, I'll have 1,300 of this. Who's that with?
Rabbits at
Yeah,
13.
I'll go 1,400. $1,400 we have for Group 11.
Stan wants himself. Too late.
Stan the Man's 14.
Oh, no, he's 14. Yeah.
He's 14. I'll go 15 then.
JR 15.
Steve Flash.
Rabbit, you just got beaten by JR like a second.
So Group 11, we've got 1,500 at the moment with myself, but hot on the heels is Stan Icavakis and the Rabbit. The Rabbit's chasing me. I can outrun the Rabbit. I got a new knee. All right, Group 11, $1,500 going once. 1,600. This is one of the groups I expected to go for $2,500, so this is still very good value here. 1,700 with me.
17. Oh, Steve just keeps coming in just after. So you've got it at 17.
1,700 with me. Group 11, Kevin Malik, Stan Icavakis and company. Lee Cooper. Lee Cooper can play a bit too. He's actually he knocked me off one comp. He just put it out twice in a row.
18 with Steve.
1,800 with the rabbit. $1,800 with the rabbit. Stan hasn't even started getting warmed up yet. I don't think he'll.
Stands out.
Stands out.
Stands out.
1,800 with the rabbit. Oh, if I go 1,900, that'd bring in the first 2,000 bid, wouldn't it? All right, I'll go 1,900. We'll see if we'll get the first $2,000 bid for the night. 1,900 with myself. $1,900 we have going once. $1,900 going twice. And
Rabbit jumping on.
rabbit out. Sold for 1,900 to myself.
Yep. JR.
Right, group 12. We've got Mark Williams, Luke Yancic, Nelson Chatter, and Aaron Kilpatrick. Well, Mark Williams at Stealth plays in the EDPL.
Yep.
Not the other Mark Williams from Robinvale. Mark's played in the EDPL for years and years. Very, very good, accomplished player. Luke, he's from...
Luke Yannick played last year. I'm not sure where he's from, but he did play last year.
And Nelson plays in every comp around Melbourne and whatever.
Messi captains all the JT Hart comps.
Mm-hmm. And Aaron, you know Aaron, don't you, Trenny? Aaron
Kilpatrick is from Ararat.
Ararat, right. So group 12, Mark Williams and co. Group 12, what have we got here as an opening bid?
Apparently, my
Is that Trenny?
my
Trenny
bid
Trenny.
is 200.
All right, Trenny's got the bid for 200. Well, he's trying to steal it.
Mark's buying 250.
Mark 250.
Who, Mark Williams, 250, is it?
Yep, Mark's on 250.
Mark Williams trying to steal the group for 250.
Hoodie free.
Patrick Hood 300.
Patrick Hood, 300. Patrick Hood, a good judge of firepower. Group 12, 300 we have at the moment. That's ridiculously cheap for any group. I don't care who they are. When they paid $2,000 to play in the comp, $300 is ridiculously cheap.
Mark 350.
Mark Williams, 350. Group 12 we have. We've got to move it on though, lads. So group 12, we've got 350. It'll be the cheapest group of the night by a long way. It's ridiculously cheap. So if you want a bargain, this might be one of your last chances. Group 12, $350 going once. What's that?
500 from Bella.
Rello 500.
500 from Velo. Yeah, I was going to say every group should start at $500 realistically.
Chat is out of order.
What's out of order?
The chat is out of order.
I don't know what they're talking about.
I'll refresh it.
All right, so we've got group 12, Mark Williams' group. We've got $500 with Velo, $500 going once. Still
550 with
Mark.
Luke.
With Luke, is it?
Yep.
Right, Luke's come on board. 550 we have for Luke Yancic. Group 12, $550, and we've got to sell him, so 550 going once. I thought Nelson might have got on board here. 550 going twice.
Okay. That's not 600.
Six,
Oh, no.
600 we have. Group 12, $600 we've got. Who's that with?
Velo.
Velo, 600 with Velo. Another good judge who's been around a lot of these comps. So Group 12, Mark Williams, Luke Yancic, Nelson Chater and Aaron Kilpatrick. Yeah, $600, still very, very cheap. $600 going once, 600 going twice, and sold for 600.
Is that Vallo?
Yep. Group 13, we've got Dan Sinclair, Ron Callender, Dave Andrews, and
Hey,
Michael
hang on.
James.
Hang on, there's a. We got to go back there.
What's happened?
Luke Gentry put 600 and a burger, and Vallo went to 700.
Yeah, and it's before I did the sold.
All right. So hang on a sec.
Still going.
Hang on a sec. There's been a few bids after I. Well, the bids might have actually been done before we
So,
passed because of the lag.
Sold, but before I could
So Luke-
sign up.
Yeah,
All right.
Luke went in before the sold, so Luke stands.
All right. So hang on. We've got to reopen Group 12. Group 12. The bid was 600 with Valo. Then it went to 650 with Luke, and then it's gone. Now it's gone to what? 700.
With Vallo now.
700 with Valo. So Group 12, we're back on Group 12. Was 600, then 650 with Luke, then 700 with Valo. So Group 12, $700 we have going once. 700 going twice. And we're all done. Sold for $700. So in the end, all it did was cost Valo $100.
Luke just went in 750.
Hang on. Group 12, I don't know what's taken. How long's the lag?
Maybe it's longer in South Australia.
Uh,
Slow down.
It's only like 3 seconds here.
right.
Vallo 800 now.
Yeah, Valo, Luke went 750 and Velo's gone 800. The lag might be longer in South Australia for some reason. But we're still on Group 12. Mark Williams, Luke Vanzik, Nelson Chatter and Aaron Kilpatrick. Right, so the current winning bid at the moment is $800 with Velo. $800 going once. $800 going twice. And sold for what's
Luke 850.
happened? 850 with Luke. $850 with Luke.
900 with Vallo.
900 Velo. So Group 12, 900 going once, going twice.
How do they know it's a 21-second delay? I don't know how you work that out. They're not.
Eric, Dan wants to know, how do you know it's a 21-second delay?
Well, he doesn't.
Eh? All done?
It's 900 with Vallo.
$900 going once, going twice, and it's been more than 21 seconds now anyway. So, all clear?
Yeah.
Group 12 was sold for $900 to Valo. Just cost them $300 extra, that's all.
13, yeah?
All right, Group 13. Dan Sinclair, Ron Callender, Dave Andrews and Michael James. Now we've got a bit of a mystery man here, Dan Sinclair.
I only know Dan's from WA.
And he's a pretty handy snooker player.
Ron Callender's from Ballarat. He's a snooker player as well.
Mm-hmm. And a martial artist.
Yeah, and a martial artist.
And Dave Andrews.
Dave Andrews is from Queensland.
And Michael James.
And I don't know who Michael James is.
Now,
But Joe's got the bid at 450.
Joel's trying to steal him at 450. Well, I've said all along,
Jack Green 600. Eight dancers, 650.
650 with who?
Joel. 700 with Greenie now.
$750 with JR.
I'll go 800. 800. 800. Jack Green. Sorry, Jack. Sorry, Joe. Bo had both of you covered at 850.
Right, it's 1,000 with JR. So group 13, dancing 1,100 we have. With who?
With Joel.
Right, so 1,100 with Joel. Group 13, $1,100. Going once,
Jack Green, 1150.
1150 with Jack. $1150 with Jack Green going once. Twice.
50,
What's that?
1250 with Jack.
Didn't you have him? at-
1250 with Jack Green. Joel went 1200.
Right, so it was 1150 with Jack, 1200 with Joel.
Now
and
Joel's gone
1250
1300.
1250 with now 1300 with
Now Joel's with
Joel.
1300.
Joel. So it's currently at 1300 with Joel. This is group 13 for 1300. Right, $1,300 going once. $1,300 going twice.
$950.
1350. Neo.
Who's this? Someone new?
New. Someone new.
Neil, 1350 we have.
14.
14 with Joel, I presume.
14 with Joel.
Yeah, 1400 with Joel. $1,400 with Joel going once. Going,
50.
was that 1450 with Neil?
Yep, with Neo.
Neo.
15 with Joel.
15 with Joel. $1,500 with Joel going once, twice. And sold for
No, 1550 with Neo.
$1,550.
16 with Joel.
1,600 with Joel.
1650.
1650 with Neo or Neil, whatever it is.
Neo, yeah.
Neo. 1650 with Neo. 17 with Joel.
17 with Joe.
1700 we have with Joel. 1700 going once, twice.
18 with Neo.
18 we have. 1800 going once. 19 with Joel. Going once.
Rabbit, it's 19 now.
That's Rabbit, is it?
No, Rabbit just jump on as well.
Did Rabbit bid the 1900? Or
No, Rabbit bid 18.
Oh, Rabbit bid the 18.
So
right.
it's 19 with Joe.
19 with Joel. So Joel might have got rid of Neo, but now Rabbit's jumped on board.
1950 Neo.
1950 with Neo. Here comes our first 2,000 bid for the night.
2000 Joe.
2,000 with Joel. Right, when we said he was a bit of a smoky, we weren't kidding. Because I don't think this is from on the calendar. Oh, don't know this.
Probably Michael James.
It could be. Don't know. What do you say there?
21.
21 with Joel.
21 with Joel. Group 13 this is. Dan Sinclair, Ron Callender,
2150
Dave
with
Andrews
Neo.
and Michael James. And it's 2150 with Joel at the moment.
No, 2150 with Neo
Oh,
now.
sorry, 2150 if Neo's back on board.
22 with Joel.
22 with Joel.
2250 Neo.
2250. Wow. Some go for less than you think, and others go for more.
23 with Joel.
23 with Joel. Joel won't give up. Joel's like Richard Williams when he sinks his teeth in, he just...
Hey Dickie, are you listening? You jumping on board or what?
Yeah, this would be a great time for King Richard to jump on board.
2350 Neo.
2350 with Neo.
Joel wants this.
24 with Joel.
All right, 2400 with Joel. We're going to have to speed this up a bit, boys. 2400 going once, twice.
Anything Neo? Is he out?
Neo.
25.
25 Neo.
25 with Neo going once, twice.
2550.
2550 with Joel. Once, twice. I'm trying to speed it up. Someone just bid 3,000. 2600. Is that with Joel, is it?
No, Neo.
Neo. 2600 with Neo going once, twice. 27 with Joel, I presume.
I reckon 3000 will take it.
3,000 might do this. You only add GST and a bit onto what it is. 2,700 at the moment, going once, twice. 2,750 we have. Going once. 28. We could be at midnight with this bit, with this lot. 2,800 we have going once, twice. And we have slipped over 25,000 in the total prize pool, and we're not even halfway through the lots.
There we go.
3000 Neo.
3,000 with Neo. Ooh. But that does include the pre-bids on the second half.
31 with Joel.
3,100 with Joel. No one's given in here. All right, let's keep it at 100s, and let's sooner or later someone's got to give up. 3,100 with Joel going once, twice. 32 we've got with Neo. Going once, twice.
33, Joel.
33 with Joel. I've seen this before, actually. I think Richard Williams was involved in the last one like this. It was for Jake McCartney. 3,300 we have with Joel. Going once, twice.
I wonder who they're buying.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to work out.
Well, I can only imagine it has to be. Has to be done.
34. Is there a WA player in there?
Brody Conroy. He just entered the pro. He's a WA player.
But who's a WA player in this group?
Yeah, the first one's a WA player.
Dan Sinclair's a WA player.
He's a WA snooker player that
Yeah.
we've all heard about. So who's the 3,400 with?
36 with Brody Conroy.
3,600 with Brody Conroy. New blood.
Neo's out.
It's might be. They might have formed a new syndicate.
Joel, you still in?
3,600 with new blood, Joel. You got rid of the last one. Now you found a new one. $3,600 with Brody going once.
37, Joel.
37, Joel. He'll have to tip into his piggy bank if he goes much higher.
Dan's made a 140 in snooker. Right.
Made a 140 at snooker. No wonder. So we know he can pop balls then.
Has he made a muster in pool?
I'd tip you make 100 of them before you make a 140 at snooker. 3,700 with Joel, wasn't it?
Yep, 3,700 with Joel.
3,700 with Joel going once, twice. We have to sell it, boys. So
$4,000, Brody Conroy.
4,000 with Brody. How did this bloke get into an intermediate comp? It's the luck of the draw. 4,000 we have with Brody.
Hey, Brody, you got to contact me for the pro, yeah? I've been trying to contact you.
4,000. Well, let's see the end of the infamous Joel Younger. $4,000 going once, going twice.
41 with Joel.
4,100 with Joel. 4,100 or 140. Oh, that was the break. This is lot 13. 4,100 we have. For Dan Sinclair and Co. Ron Callender's telling everybody they're bidding this for him.
Hey, Reese should jump on a bit for one.
That's it. 4,100 with Joel going once, twice, and the leg doesn't take any longer. 4,200 with Brody.
10 seconds.
It takes longer to WA than it does somewhere else. Further away or whatever.
So it's 42 with Brody.
43 with Joel. 4,300 we have. 4,300 going once, twice. And have a look at this pole skyrocketing. Told you it's going to be a 50,000 job. 4,400 with Brody. Going once, twice.
$45 with Joel.
4,500 we have with Joel. Going once, twice. You're allowed to bid 5,000 if you want.
You can.
No one's stopping anybody. 4,500 we have with Joel going once, twice,
Brody's out.
Brody's out. Right, $4,500 we have for Group 13 going once, going twice, and sold to Joel Younger for $4,500. Well done, Joel.
Well done, Joe.
Hope you've done your homework correctly. All right, well, after that, we get on to Group 14. Just letting you know the current prize pool after the 10%'s been taken out is just over 26,500. So, yeah, and we've got some incredibly good groups coming up shortly too. So, yeah, well, my prediction of $50,000 is well and truly looking on and could be far more. Anyway, that adds a lot of value to the total as well. So, yeah, only holds everything in good stead. Right, Group 14, we've got Mike Bellum, who's the current member of the Victorian team that won the over 60s national titles over in Perth. And we've got Chris Jolly, who's been around for years and years, playing black ball, 8 ball and everything. Dinesh Patel, the same. And Paul Lano.
Paul Lano's from NT, I'm pretty sure. He's Sandy Enriquez's friend. It's his first year, so.
Right, we've got a $350 opening bid. 350 is way too cheap for this group.
Doc's on 500, Louis 400.
Right, Louis was 400, Doc's 500. This is Group 14, Mike Bellum, Chris Jolly, Dinesh Patel, and Paul Lano.
Darren Chambers,
700 we have. 700 for Group 14. I don't think there'll be any cheap groups left after the value that's been added into this comp, into this Calcutta. So, yeah. $700 we have on Group 14. $700 going once. Still cheap. $700 going twice. And Mike Bellum hasn't even had a bid. Or Chris Jolly.
Yeah, where are they?
Where are these blokes? All right, Group 14, who's got it? Darren Chambers. Group $1,400, $700 to Darren Chambers going once.
800 twice, on me.
And 800 we have with Tranny. It's a handy little group, this. Group 14, and a lot of value too. Chris Jolly. Chris Jolly's coming.
You're a bit late, Chris. 800 with me.
800 with Tranny. You have to actually beat the current bid. Group 14, $800 we have with Tranny going once. Going twice.
Darren, 850.
850 with Darren. 850 going once.
1,000 with Junior.
1,000 with Chris Jolly. Group 14. Mike Bellum must be on night shift. Group 14 with Junior. $1,000. 1,000 going once. 1,000 going twice. And what's that?
1,100, Mike Bellum.
Mike Bellum's joined the party. He's just knocked off work night shift. 1,100 with Mike Bellum. Yes, I had this group at 1,000 and now it's gone to 11. So I had that group for 1,000, that went to 4,000. All right, 1,100 with Mike Bellum. So we know Mike Bellum's bidding, we know Chris Jolly's bidding. What about Dinesh? He hasn't come in yet. He might jump on board. 1,150 with Darren Chambers. 1,200 with who?
Chris.
1,200 with Chris.
1,200 with Junior.
Group 14. We've got 3 people bidding on it. It's 1,200 with Junior. $1,200 going once.
1,300 with Mike.
1,300 with Mike Bellum. That'd be more than a day's pay. He doesn't quite get that, but it's up around there. Mike Bellum, 1,300 we've got.
1,400 with Junior.
Right, 1,400. Lot 14 for 1,400. Sounds good. $1,400 going once. 1,400 going twice. 1,500 we have. Is it Mike?
Who's that?
Hey?
Mayana.
Mayana. Oh, we got the code names working. The tag team.
16 with Junior.
1,600 with Chris Jolly. 1,600. Yeah, this is what I was saying about some of these groups. I was thinking this would be about 1,000. They're going to start skyrocketing from here on out.
17 with Mike.
1,700. 1,700 with Mike Bellum going once.
I got to put it in.
My hands put it in.
18 with Junior.
18 with June. So we're getting bids from Mike and Mayana,
Typing B.
but they obviously know what's going on because, yeah. Yeah, they would be.
So it's 18 with Junior.
1,800 with Junior going once. 2,000 might just about do it, I think.
We're out. Mayana and Mikey's out.
We're out. $1,800 with Junior. Chris Jolly going once, going twice. And sold. The pool with the 10% off the top's up around $28,000.
So Junior's got that one.
Yep.
1,800, yeah.
All right. Group 15. Tony Wakefield, Alex Alambarkis, Murat Durmaz, and Marco Bulick. Well, I can tell you, I used to play Marco for $1,000 in session at the Royal Hotel in Footscray about 45 years ago.
Yeah,
So-
apparently he played me for 100 a frame, pop rules. He also played Benny 50 a frame for 20 frame, pop rules at Breakers.
Yeah. Yeah, he loves the game for money.
He
Still
loves the
plays
money game.
nowadays for money and whatever.
But he
Backs
likes playing
himself.
one framer.
Yeah. Yeah, in the old days you'd play the whole afternoon and night. Anyway, that was Marco. So who we got? We got Tony Wakefield, very accomplished player, owner of Potter's Pool Hall for a long while there, since sold on. Alex Alambarkis, the
Ex-snooker player?
yeah, who's runs the what is it? Runs the Werribee South Market Gardeners Co-op Association, whatever. With I better not go into that. And we've got Murat Durmaz, that you know.
Murat plays, he's friends with Alpi. He plays out of pockets.
No worries.
With Jack Green.
All right, so lot 15 didn't have an opening bid on it. That's unbelievable. Well, 200's an absolute steal. That won't be holding up. But we've got 200 to start somewhere. Let's
Jack's got 200, Louis.
Let's keep it moving. Try and get it. It really should be starting at $500 bids here, boys. So if we can,
Hilly's got 300.
Hilly's 300. We'll take it in hundreds. 600 we have.
Darren Chambers,
With
600.
Darren Chambers. Group 15, 600 we have with Darren going once. 600 going twice. Sweet. And
Any more?
sold for 600. No dramas?
That's a good buy, Darren.
Yep, it's a good boy. It's a bargain for this time of night. Group 16, Jason Ramsden, Scott Fraser, Alfie Onda, and Lee Middleton. Not a bad little group this either.
Yeah. Ramsden plays DDPL, ex-JD's player.
Nathan Appleton had the opening bid of 500. Archie
Alfie plays out of Pocket Marine. And Lee Middleton from Geelong.
Right, so we had last year's winner.
We got a pre-bid from Apples at 500.
Yeah, and someone's now bid 600.
up to 7 with Ash.
Is that Ash Vod, is it? Yeah. Ash Vod up to
Bo
7.
Van, Archie 600, Bo Van 650, Ash 700.
750 we have at the
Now
moment.
Bo Van 750.
Right, 750 we've got on group 16. Fairly handy group this.
And Scotty plays really well at the IPA last year.
Mm-hmm.
He took Tem on to the hill.
Yeah.
Yep. And Jason Ramsden's been around a long while, doing well in a lot of these comps. Right, so
800 Darren.
Yeah.
800 with Darren Chambers.
850.
850 we've got.
850 with Bo. 900 with Owens.
No.
Marco.
No. Shane's not.
Shane 900. Ash, it's 900 now.
Ash is 1,000.
Ash is 1,000.
This is Ash Rod, is it?
Yeah, asphalt.
750.
Bo Van 1,050.
11.
Shane O'Brien 11.
Oh, this is moving along. This is beautiful. 1,100 we have of Shane O'Brien. Group 16, $1,100 we've got going once, going twice. 1,200 we've got
With asphalt.
of Ash Vod going once, going twice.
1250. Bo Van.
1,250 going once, twice, and all clear.
Any more bets? Any more bids?
And sold for 1,250.
Clear.
Got to be clear by now. Right,
Halfway.
that's halfway through it, boys. So, and believe me now, we've got some big groups to come. Got some big names coming up, and we're already just touching on 30,000. So, yeah, in actual fact, the total would have been about 32,500,
Oh.
but the taking the 10% admin out brings it back down to
The
just under
next
30.
6-7 group is really good.
Exactly right. The next 6 or 7 groups are great groups. All right, so we're at the halfway mark, and we're going to keep going. Right, group 17, we've got Mitch Adams, John Carver, Warren Hume, and Steve Savinar.
Mitch Adam plays in Geelong.
Yep.
He was the front page for last year's intermediate.
John Carver's from, I'm not sure.
South Australia. And actually, no, he's one Albury
No,
Wodonga.
John Carver's,
Albury.
yeah. He's a very, very accomplished player. This bloke can play. Believe me now. Warren Hume, I don't know much about. At Steve Savannah, he plays with us at Pockets Moorabbin, and yeah, he's a very good player as well. So this is a very, very good group here. Mitch Adams can play, John Carver can play, Steve Savannah can play, and I don't know much about Warren Hume. He could be the smoky of the bunch. So group 17, very handy group. We've got $1,000 to start. Group 17, $1,000 we have. 1,100 we've got. We'll keep it in hundreds if we can for now, because this is a very good group. $1,100 we've got. 1,200 we've got. 1,200 we have for Group 17. Mitch Adams, John Carver, Warren Hume and Steve Saviner. 1,200 we've got. 1,200 going once. It's way too cheap. 1,200 going twice. 1,300 with Chris Jolly.
Oh, and by the way, Rowan plays all right. He plays out of 520. He plays a lot. He enters a lot of comp too.
Who's that, Warren?
Warren Hume.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Right, $1,300 we've got. 1,400 with who? Jamo?
Yeah, he's woken up.
Jamo's. He's out of his siesta.
Jamo. Jamo's awake.
Finally out of bed. Oh, not necessarily out of bed, but he's woken up. 1,400 with
1,500 junior.
1,500. We'll keep it at hundreds, boys, because this is a very handy group. Group 17. Mitch Adams, John Carver from Albury, Warren Hume and Steve Saviner. Very good group. 1,500 we have. We're looking for 1,600. 1,500 going once. 1,600 with Jamo. 1,600 going once. Going twice. Still cheap. And it looks like that's it.
Who's on it?
It's 17 and sold for $1,600. Right, next.
18.
What? Someone's been 18.
No. Group
I
18.
was going to say it's a bit late now.
Yeah.
Right, Group 18. We've got Jeff Gannon, ex-Victorian now in Queensland. We've got Stephen Serkirk. We've got Shane Leonard, and we've got Daniel Savage.
All right.
Well, Jeff Gannon, I can tell you, was a very handy player in the EDPL down here.
Stephen plays in Geelong. Shane Leonard plays in Geelong with Joel. And Daniel used to play with me, but now he plays CHPA. Now he plays in CHPA, but he used to play with me in Breakers.
Right, so it's a pretty handy group. We've got 550 to start. We're not going to muck around, no. I'll go straight to 1,000. Group 18, we've got $1,000, and we'll take your hundreds from there because this is a handy group. I've just saved us 5 or 10 minutes there anyway. Right.
1,100 Pato.
1,100 with Pato. All right, 1,200 with myself. Group 18, 1,200 we have.
Is that with JR, yeah, Dan?
Yeah. 1,200 going once. $1,200 going twice. And sold for 1,200. Right, another good group. Group 19, we've got the ex-Welshman. Oh, he's still a Welshman because he hasn't become Australian.
This is actually a pretty handy group.
Gavin Roberts, Michael Tadd, Jabor Wanuch, and Steve Lansborough. This is a massive group. You would almost say Jabor's the roughest of the four, and he's very handy. So, yeah, Gavin is perpetual in Calcutta's and major comps. And the big comps, he's just about always in the last 8. So, yeah, anything can happen there. Michael Tadd, he's done well on this last year, didn't he? Or
Gavin with decline didn't enter last year.
no, I'm saying Michael Tadd.
Teddy played good last year.
Yeah. Steve Lansborough, we know he'll be having a bid here.
The bid's with Rowe at 750.
No, we got a bid up there, 1600.
1600 now. Darren Chambers.
Yeah, I was going to say that was a bit new. Yeah, well, I'll go. What'll I go? I'll go 1800. 18 for 19. 1800 for Group 19.
Trent Mason 2000.
Yeah, that's what I was going to bid. I should have. Very handy group, this. 2100 with myself. 2100 we have for Group 19. 2500 was the Rabbit, no? Yep. The Rabbit. I picked that. I picked the Rabbit coming up. 26 with Chris Jolly. All right, now we're stuck. 3,000. This is about where I thought it'd get to, but I think now with the value that we've already got here, it's going to go well and truly above this. Group 19.
Junior 31.
31.
Sorry, Rabbit. Junior beat you to that.
We've got 3 or 4 people bidding here, so this is going to be handy here. Group 19. Gavin Robertson Co. and a very good co. What do we got?
Rabbit 4,000.
Rabbit 4,000. Come and go the Rabbit. The Rabbit said I talked to him today, he said he's been practicing. He's going to take last week off work before the comp to get stuck into it. So this is a very good group.
What was the highest before? 4.5, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was 4.5.
Joel.
But this group, unlike the last one, this group's got probably 3.5 to 4 good players in it.
41, Trent.
4,100 for Trent. And you've only got to have one bloke make the top 4 out of these lot, and you've still got your money back. 4,100 we have with Trent
Against you, Rabbit.
on Group 19. Gavin Roberts, Michael Tadd, Jabor Wanuch, and Steve Lansborough. What a great group.
43, Rabbit.
4,300 with the Rabbit. And there's still value in this. Still value because you're not just backing one horse. You've got 4 horses and you got placings down to 8th place. So you're getting really good concession. You could possibly get 2 of these players making the top 8 or 3. Who knows? Anything can happen. 4,300 with Rabbit we have. And believe me now, with this group, there's still a lot of value here. Gavin Roberts I had as possibly the tournament favourite. Group 19. 4,300 we have, going once. That's with Rabbit, is it?
Yeah.
With Rabbit, $4,300 going twice. Just short of the 4,500 we had before. 4,300, no more interest. Done. Yeah. Sold for 4,300 to the Rabbit.
Well done, Rabbit.
Yeah, well done. It's a great group, that great group. Pato stitched that group up all right. Again. All right, Group 20. Now, very interesting here. We've got Dakota Cook as well, with Phil Evangela, Tony Kostov, and Darren Shaw.
I know for Lau he plays out of 520. He's been to a couple of satellites.
Tony Kostov's been around since
1920.
Moses was playing from Jerusalem and whatever.
Darren Shaw, I think, is from WA.
And we all know Dakota Cook's been on the scene for a few years now, been progressing very well, doing very well in the EDPL and doing well in a lot of the comps around town. So Group 20, we've got 800 to start.
895 with Trent.
Trent. What, does Dakota owe you 5 or something?
1,000 with the Doc.
1,000 with Steve Halliday. 1,000 we have. Very good value here, $1,000. When you see these other groups going for 4,500 or 4,300, it's very, very good value here. At the moment, there's still a lot of money to come, but at the moment, you're doubling your money just for someone making the last 8.
Trent 1135.
No, let's keep this fucking proper, Trent. What was the last fair dinkum bid we had?
1135.
Oh, this is crap.
Could be a winner though.
Oh, yeah.
12.
Darren Shaw 1200.
1,200. And we'll take it in 50s or 100s from here, thanks very much, because otherwise it's bullshit. I hope you saw that, Trent. All right, 1,200 we've got. Group 20. 1,200 with Darren Chambers going once. 1,200
Darren
going
Shaw, yeah?
twice. Eh?
Darren Shaw, he's in that group. Not
Oh,
Chambers.
sorry, Darren Shaw, was it?
Yeah.
450.
He's in that group.
All right, 1,250 we got. Who's that?
Trent.
Trent's come to the party with a decent bid.
1250 minus the 50 cents, Trent.
Oh, fucking leave us alone. 1,250 with Trent we've got for Group 20. 1,250 going once. 1,250 twice.
What?
All right.
Shane O'Brien 50.
What's that? No one's bid, have they? No. Right, and sold for 1,250 to Trent. Right, we're just on 35,000 at the moment, and we've got some great groups to go. 12 very good groups.
All right.
All right, Ben Hood, Matt Murcott, or Matt Gold Embellishment.
Matt Gold.
Matt Gold. Darren Murnane and Matt Sheedy.
I know Darren Murnane's from Mildura. I don't know who Matt Sheedy is.
And we know Matt Gold plays in the
Matt
EDPL.
Gold plays in Prem in DDPL.
DDPL. Is it? Yeah. And obviously Ben Hood's been around for years and years. Has played all over the place. Plays in a lot of comps.
And there's no pre-bid.
No pre-bid. 500 we've got for Group 21.
Louis got 500. Matt Sheedy, apparently Matt Sheedy's from Geelong.
Well, we've got 600 from Halliday.
Doc's on 600.
600 from Steve Halliday for Group 21.
So Darren, Steve Halliday's on 600.
There won't be too many more cheap groups after this. 600 is a nice price to be having a chance of winning. At the moment, it's only 14,000 for the first, but that's still going to skyrocket from there. But 600 to win 14,000, I'd cop that most days.
It's the Seven Dancers is back. 700.
Who's the Seven Dancers?
Yo.
Joel. Joel's obviously dropped his daughter off, and he's now.
Junior's on 1,000. Doc. Junior beat you to that.
So Chris Jolly's on 1,000, is he?
Yep.
All right. For Ben Hood and Co. Matt Murcott, Darren Murnane, and Matt Sheedy. 1,000 we have. Group 21.
1,100 with Doc.
1100 with the doc. 1200. Okay. Who's that?
Chris Jr.
Oh, Johnny, yeah, Chris, yeah. 1200 with Junior. The doc doesn't like being outbid either, just quietly. Ben Hood's group, $1,200 going once.
I wonder where Darren and Luke Jella is. Normally take it on the action.
1200 going twice.
Oh, yeah,
1300
talk of
from
Luke.
Doc. Oh no, Luke Jowett.
Look at, speak of the devil.
All right, Luke Jowett, 1300. $1,300 going once. $1,300 twice. All done.
No.
And sold to Luke Jarrett for $1,300. Right, Group 22. Scott Healy, Archie Hardcore, Riccardo Tomasello, and Frank Lidonici.
Well, I know Scott Hill is from Queensland.
And Archie's from out
Pockets.
Pockets Way.
Ricardo is from Pockets as well.
And Frank Lidonici plays mainly over in the...
Eastern District.
Eastern
and
District,
he came runners up in the Bronx last year.
Yep. And he plays a good game. He was went deep in the intermediate money comp at Pockets Moorabbin. So it's a fairly handy group we've got here again.
500 with Charlie.
Group 22, 500 with Charlie Hawke. King Charles is back.
Sorry.
No,
Scotty Hill is from WA.
Scotty Healy from WA. Right. Well, that's we've had a few smokies from WA. One of them found $4.5 grand's worth just before. Right.
Well,
So
I think Dan Sinclair went for 4.5, yeah?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Scotty Healy from WA. Group 22, Archie Hardcore and Co. Group 22, we've got what, 500 from somewhere, wasn't it?
Archie's on Ash Volt 650.
Ash, what, 650 for lot 22. $650 we have. Just getting upgraded now. $650 with Ash for group 22. 700 we've got.
Charlie Hawk 7.
Is that Charlie, was it?
Yep, Charlie Hawk.
700 with Charlie. We haven't even got the WA blokes bidding yet. They're going to wait till it gets up over the 1,000 mark.
750 with Archie.
I think we've had 4 bids from 4 different blokes here.
850 with Charlie.
850 Charlie. And we've got to move it along. 850 going once. 850 going twice.
1,000 Archie.
1,000 with Archie. Archie fancies his chances. Been putting in a bit of time. So lot 22, 1,000 with Archie. Realistically, when each group's paying $2 grand to play in the event, $1,000 isn't a huge amount to. 1,100 we have. Is that King Charles?
1,200. Yes, that was with Archie.
1,200 with Archie we've got. $1,200 going once. $1,200 going twice. All done. And sold for 1,200.
Well done, Archie.
Right, Group 23, Dylan Vonderwaal, George Zamoya, Tony Begovic, and John Lotsko.
Well, Dylan played last year. I think he made the last 16 or something. Oh, George just won a satellite for the pro.
Tony's been around for years.
Tony plays with me on Wednesday night in Geelong. And John Potts a really good ball. He works at Slate for Joel, so.
Another one of Joel's. All right, so Group 23. What have we got? 800 to start, have we?
1,200 with Ash. 1,200 with Ash.
1,200 we have with Ash Vaught.
13 with Reece Gordon, Neil Blood.
1,500 with me.
JR 15. So
Group
Joel,
23 this is, 1,500 we have. Very handy group, they can all play these blokes.
so Junior, it's 15 with JR. 16 with Joel.
16 with Joe, I know he's a big fan of Dylan.
17 Ash.
Hey Joe, I think the word got out.
1,700 with
18 with Joel.
18 with Joel. 1,800 we had with Joel. And it's $15,000 to the winner of the buyer at the moment, but that's still going to increase.
Tushy goes, Dylan smashed me last year.
Yeah, Dylan smashed Tush. The total amount bid so far is over 41,000. So we are going to be looking up around the $50,000 mark
Well,
we're talking about.
18 with Joel.
I think this is going to be close to 60,000 and 50,000 actually.
Going
1,800 with Joel going once. Very handy group this. $1,800 going twice.
Rabbit in here.
1,850
Ash.
with Ash. Ash Bot.
19 with Joel. Hey Joe, I think you should just go to $4,000, save us all the trouble.
Wish you had done that last time. Group 23, 1,900 with Joel. Well, he got out bid last time, didn't he?
He got it, 4.5.
Oh, he got it, did he?
Dan Sinclair.
I thought
Joe got Dan Sinclair,
I
4.5.
thought the other bloke got it, Brody. No. Right, $1,900 we've got for Group 23. We've got to make this happen. So $1,900 going once, $1,900 going twice, and sold for $1,900.
Well done, Joe.
Right, another Geelong special. Boris Krasick, good old Boris. Dale Gifford, Anthony Jeffrey, and Mel Lombardo.
Well, most people will know Boris, that's Dave's brother. He plays in Geelong. Dale plays in JD's. Anthony Jeffrey I think plays from Potters.
Yeah.
And Mel Lombardo is Rick's cousin, and they play out Pocket Marine and Bar 8.
500 with Thomas.
Right, Group 24, we've got 500 with Thomas O'Keefe. Group 24.
850.
850, Junior.
850.
Steve Harday, 850.
850 with the doc.
Uh,
With Thomas.
Thomas 1,000. Sorry, Junior, he beat you again. Doc 1,100.
Doc Holiday 1100.
Junior 13.
Junior 1300.
Junior got you this time, Thomas. 15, Thomas.
1500 Thomas. Geez, Boris been playing a bit lately, has he?
I know. I think might be buying Dale Gifford.
No, that wouldn't be it. No.
So it's 15 with Tom.
1500 with Thomas O'Keefe. $1,500 going once. $1,500 going twice. All done.
Any
And
more?
sold for $1,500. Well done, Thomas.
Tom.
Right, this might be a
Oh. Another WA.
yeah, another WA, the sneaky ones. Right, Group 25, David Kelleher, Sam Lilly, Bryce Shergold and Melvin Chadwick. David Kelleher I don't know much about, but he's from WA.
Yep.
Sam Lilly's EDPL.
Bryce Sergo's from Wodonga.
And Melvin
Chadwick plays from 520. He comes to some of my bar 8 and pockets comp.
750.
Right, we had an opening bid of 500, now it's 750. Group 25, 750 we've got for David Kelleher and Co.
800 with Reece Gordon.
Reece Gordon.
Yeah.
Reece Gordon, he doesn't normally put his hand in his pocket.
Yeah, because probably bidding for Jake.
Oh, I don't know about that. He'd only be bidding on sure things. Reece, he's got plenty, but he doesn't relinquish it too often. Right.
Jamo, 900, 950. Sorry, Jamo, Reece has got 950 on you. Ash, well, 1100.
That's 1100. Lot 25. Yeah, there's a bit of talent here. And we don't know too much about David Kelleher either. So.
They played last year, actually played pretty well.
Right, yeah. Right, so Group 25, $1,100. Sounds like there's a bit of talent in this group then, because Sam Lilly can play well. We made the semis at the Anzac comp at
He did. He made
when it was down at Fintry Gully at the pool room. Might have been the year Brett Rogers won it.
1150 Reece.
1150 Reece Gordon. Group 25, 1150 we have.
Jamo? You had one bid, Jamo. And it was below Reece.
Group 25 is 1150 of Reece Godden going once, going twice.
1250 Ash.
1250 with Ash. Going once. Going twice.
Is that 1250 with Ash?
All right, 1250 with Ash, and it's sold. All right, 26. Another one of the ones I thought could have possibly been a pre-tournament favourite. We got Logan Brand, Lorenzo Inston, Trevor Parker and Himmel Singh.
Logan plays DDPL with me. He just won the Anzac Intermediate $500 one.
Lorenzo's an ex-worker at
Louis-
Slate as well.
Yeah,
Another-
Louis plays out of Slate in Jeeba.
Trevor Parker plays. Trevor plays mainly.
And
down-
Hamal Singh, Hamal can play too.
so it's a very handy group. It's a very handy group.
Well,
1,500 we've got.
16 with Reese,
No, 2,000 with me.
2,000 with JR.
I'm just trying to save a bit of time, that's all. Group 26, 2,000 we have. I know Logan's got a lot of university exams on at the moment coming up.
He's done. His university finishes this week, so he's back next week playing. Reese 23 Trent.
What's that? 2,050. 2,300.
2300. 2500 junior.
$2,500, and he's got some pretty steady backup here too with these other three players. They can all play a bit. So 20, at the moment it's 25 for 26. Group 26, 2,500
25 with junior.
with junior. We got 26 for 26.
Yes, we got 26. Joel.
Right. Joel's come to the party. Group 26, $2,600. 2,600 going once. 3,000 with the rabbit, I reckon. 3,000 with Trent. $3,000 we have with Trent. What's that? Yeah, it's still very cheap. 3,000 to win, probably somewhere over 18,000, and that's concession. Even if they run in the
31 with Joel.
top 8, you'll just about get your money back. 3,100 you have with Joel. For Group 26, Logan Brand, Lorenzo Ensign, Trevor Parker, and Himmel Singh. It's a very handy group. There's 4 people that can play. And one of them was regarded as possibly the pre-tournament favourite. 26. And you're getting this group a lot cheaper than you're getting some of the other fancied groups. By about $1,500. Group 26, 3,100 we have. We've got to sell them. 3,100 going once. Who's that with?
Joel is with Joel.
3,100 with Joel going twice.
$33 with Trent.
All right, 33 with Trent going once. All right, 3,300 with Trent going once,
The dancer had a fall.
going twice. And sold for 3,300 to Trent. 44, 6,
Yeah, Logan did win the Friday night Geelong comp.
49. We're up over 49,000 in total bids at the moment.
All right.
Or was that already added into the prize pool?
What?
Yeah, that's
Oh, that was in.
all pre-bids are already added in.
So you got the prize pool and the admin to add together for the total bids. So that's 45, just on $46,000. Right.
All right. 27, we're on to.
Yep. 27. Alan Omani, Vince Barbudo, Adam Thomas Langtree, and Jack Couchman. All right. Well,
Olin's from Queensland. Rusty's last year's Rusty's tip.
3,400, 10 minutes after we just finished.
Vince plays EDPL. I don't know Adam Thomas Langtree. And Jack Couchman plays out of Geelong.
yeah, Jack's Couchy's son. Vince plays with me on a Thursday
400
night.
with Jack
Tuesday
Green.
night.
Hang on. Lansborough, well, it was sold to Trent for 3,300. Lansborough, you were late.
Yeah, he was definitely late then because that was long after we'd sold it.
Well, we're moving on to the next one, and Jack Green's at 800, Junior. Doc's 850,
9,
Junior 900.
Lot 27, we're at $900.
Actually, it's not a bad group.
1,200 we've got for group 27.
That's with Junior.
Is that right? 1,200 with
Yep.
Junior.
With Junior.
All right, 1,200 we've got with Junior. $1,200 we've got with Junior going once. $1,200 going twice.
that would be 3,400. Yeah, but
Two shot, he was late. It was sold at 3,300.
Yeah, it was way late. Because I looked at you blokes asking whether it's no more, and you didn't say anything until 2 minutes after he was sold. Right, 1,200 here. What's happened? Who's got that? That's just.
coming way after I'd said sold.
This is Group 27, $1,200 with who? Going
With
once,
Junior.
twice. And we've had this for plenty of time too, haven't we? 1,200. And sold to Junior for $1,200.
Goodbye, Junior. $28.
Right, 28. We've got Raymond Dunn, Luke Jowett, Hal Pritchard, and Stuart Williams. We've got
Wow.
a $1,500 opening bid.
Ramon Dunn's from South Australia. Luke Jallett's from Mildura. Hal plays black ball here and pockets. And I think Stuart plays in Eastern District, EDPL.
All right, so we've got $1,500 pre-bid.
That's with Carl Barrett,
Cale Barrett, who's
currently playing the
who was currently
The
when this started was playing the final against Jake McCartney in the APA Champion of Champions comp up in Sydney at City Heroes. So I don't know what's happened with Jake there. He was about to play him. Cale Barrett won the beat Justin Sayich in the semi in a black ball shootout. But anyway, getting back to this, we've got a $1,500 pre-bid on Group 28. Raymond Dunn, Luke Jowett, Hal Pritchard and Stuart Williams. $1,500. Now, do we know much about this Raymond Dunn? I was looking him up today. I couldn't find out too much about him.
Carl Barrett wrote him.
But, yeah, I think he could be another snooker player somehow. And if Cale Barrett rates him, I'm tipping he's pretty handy, very handy.
Jake beat Mikey.
1600 with Luke Town.
What did you say? Jake beat someone?
Jake beat Mikey. Cassioli.
Oh, Mikey Caccioli, yeah, it was Mikey that he played. Jake beat Cale in the semi-final or something. All right.
Jake just won the final.
Yeah. All right, so Group 28, we're still stuck on 1,500 here. I can't believe
Luke Town, 16.
Luke Town, 1,600. $1,600 we've got for Group 28. We've got to sell it. I don't think we'll be getting any more bids from Cale Barrett because he'll be busy in Sydney. So Luke Jarrett at 1,600 might be picking up a steal here because the rest of us don't know enough about Raymond. All right, $1,600 going once, $1,600 going twice for Group 28. Is that a bid?
17.
Velo Julic,
Velo,
1,700. I could read that up on the TV up there. Velo Julic, 1,700. None of you blokes said anything. You got it right in front of you, Trini. And I'm reading it up there on the TV. Velo Julic, 1,700. My eyes must be
I was
bad.
messaging someone.
All right, 1,700 we've got.
18.
18 back with
18 with Luke.
Luke Jarrett. Oh, Luke's got himself in this group. That's why he's bidding. Yeah, so he's bidding for himself. He might not even be in the know about this Raymond Dunn. 1,800 we have for Group 28. 1,800 going once. 1,800 going twice. And is that a bid? No.
I don't know. Is there a bit?
No. And sold for 1,800. Right, 29.
Sean Walpole?
Sean Walpole, Dan Lynch,
CueballTV
Dan the
himself.
cameraman, Shane O'Brien and Michael Cody.
Well,
Sean Walpole's been doing quite well lately.
Yeah, he
he
plays
made
with
the
me-
semis of the Good Friday comp the other week at Pockets.
800, 1,000.
Dan Lynch, we know that he just knocks up making semis and quarters of these big comps. What do we got here? We got 1,000 to start, have we?
Yeah.
1,000. This is very good value here, and that's just for the first two blokes. I don't even know the other two, but yeah, this.
well, Cody can play. Shane O'Brien plays for Acadia in MMPL. So
1,200.
1,200 we have, and I reckon both these first two blokes are pertinently worth that on their own. But Group 29, we've got 1,200. $1,200 we have. 1,200 going once.
13.
1,300.
13 with Jack Green.
$1,300 going once on Group 29.
Darren Chambers, 14.
Oh, Darren's back in town. 1,400 we've got. $1,400 we have for Group 29. Sean Walpole, Dan Lynch, Shane O'Brien and Michael Cody. $1,400 going once. $1,400 going twice.
1450, Jack Green.
$1,450 with Jack. Has Jack been successful at all tonight in any of these bids? Because He's had a few reasonable sized bids at the business end, but I can't remember him actually winning any of them. He might be like Jono used to be, a professional bridesmaid.
15 Darren.
1500 with Darren Chambers. 1500, good group this. 1500 going once. Dan's not having to bid himself.
No.
He thinks 20 grand's enough to pick up. 1500 going twice. And sold for 1500.
Who bought that? Darren Chambers?
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, was that another bid after that or not? No.
Reese 1550.
Yeah, I haven't put up the sold sign yet.
You hadn't. All right, hang on. That's not sold then because Dan hadn't even finished doing it. So
Typing it out.
it's 1500 was Darren Chambers. Then it's 1550.
Yeah, Reese had 1550.
Now someone's bid 1600, haven't they?
No.
No.
Luke's just pointing out. Oh, well, yeah, Darren.
Darren Chambers 16 now.
Hang on. Yeah. So. Yeah. So who was it? Was it Luke Town at 1550? Then Darren Chambers at 1600. So
Yeah, Sean's worth more than 16.
at the moment, Group 29, we've got it at 1600 with Darren Chambers. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
1600 with Darren Chambers going once.
Where's Sean?
Well, as far as the bidding goes.
Thought he'd be bidding on himself.
Yeah. 1600 going twice. Start typing, Dan. And sold for hang on, is that a bid? What come up then? No.
No.
And sold for 1600. I just see something come up on the screen.
Yeah,
there,
secret.
Chris Jolly.
Jolly wrote secret.
Yeah. Alright, sold Darren 16. Done.
Yep, that's done.
All right. Group 30. And what are we up to? We're up to exactly 48,000 in total bids so far. 48,000. We need 2,000 more out of the last three lots, which I think we'll get pretty easy. Right, Group 30. Tusha Singh, Bassam Ali, Adam Couchman, and Scott Adams. Good group this too.
Tusha been playing really well. Bassam plays a lot of knockout comps that I run, and Adam and Scott plays in Geelong.
Both play out of the venue, play out at
Yep.
Slate.
Both plays out of Slate.
And Tush actually knocked off Jamo at Albury, made the quarters there. Beat Jamo and a few good players in the run through there. So Tush had a very successful.
He
I
also
remember
made the
talking
quarters
about it.
at Anzac.
And he made the quarters at Anzac as well. So if he makes the quarters here, what's the quarters here? The quarters here is worth a minimum of
2.5.
Yeah, well.
That's prize money, 2.5.
Prize money 2,500, but the Calcutta money's at the moment around about the 2,200 mark, and it's going to go up a little bit. So, just for him making the last 8, if you pick him up, you're going to be getting over $2,200. But that's without Bassam Ali, Adam Couchman and Scott Adams added into the mix. So Group 30, we've got an opening bid of $1,250.
Reece Gordon's got 12.50.
Reece Godden.
Reece Godden.
Gordon.
Sorry, Reece. Rabbit, 1,500.
Rabbits at 1,500. 1,500 we are.
Reece, 1,550.
1600 with the couch himself.
Sorry, Taddy. Catchy beat you to that.
Get off the couch. 1800.
Rabbit, 18.
Rabbit with 1800. 1800 we have for group 30. 2000.
Catchy, 2000. I wonder who Catchy's buying.
Couchy, well, he's in there himself, isn't he?
I think he's buying Snowy.
Right, $2,000 we've got with the couch. Hang on, Adam Couch. What's the Reese Godden one after that?
No.
Oh, it was underneath.
It was under Couchy.
Right. So
Rabbit, 2500.
Rabbit, 2500. Here he comes. The rabbit's in town. 2,500 for group 30.
That's 50k, yeah?
50k is up already. So this is now, I'm pretty sure, after the next bid, it will be the highest Calcutta in Australian 8-ball history. 50,000 is there at the moment. We've got 2,500 for group 30. Group 30, 2,500 we have with the rabbit.
2550 with Reese.
Reese, 25.50, yes.
But Rabbit, you already bid 25.
Rabbits come back in at 25. Reese is 25.50, and I'm pretty sure you'll hear from the rabbit in a second, but we're not going to give him too long. So 25.50 going once, going twice. How's the lag? It's still not bad, is it?
No,
I know.
Well, tell Steve to refresh. Actual, yeah.
Rabbit, refresh your screen.
Yeah, Rabbit's coming.
2700.
Rabbit's coming at 2,700, and if you can, make sure you refresh your screen so you're not getting too long a lag. 2,700 with the rabbit.
2750 with Reese.
2,750 Reese Godden. 2,750 we have. 3,000 with the rabbit. We're going up in $250 chunks now.
You didn't buy your good for that much, Rabbit.
50,500.
First prize for the tournament.
20,000.
20,000.
We're at 18 for the Calcutta.
Yeah. Yep. Big chance the Calcutta is going to be worth as much as what the first prize in the Calcutta in the tournament, both around the 20 grand.
350 Reese.
3,050 from Reese. Just giving the rabbit a little bit of grass to chew on.
3,200, Rabbit.
3,200, and rabbit keeps pumping up, and Reese just, it's like the tortoise and the hare here. Reese is the tortoise, he just keeps catching up and sticking his nose in front. 3,200 from Reese. $3,200 from Reese Godden.
No, Steve's got the 32.
Who?
No, 32, it's Rabbit.
Steve's got the 3,200, sorry. The rabbit's on 3,200. 3,200 going once, twice,
33, Reese.
3,300 with Reese. He's putting his hands in his pocket tonight, Reese.
And Jamo let this group go, didn't he?
35.
3,500 from the rabbit.
35 with Rabbit.
Here's 51,000. $3,500 with the rabbit. Your call, Reese.
Yours.
Reaches out.
Yeah.
Right, 3,500 with the rabbit going once, going twice, and sold for 3,500. Well done. Right, here's another one, an interesting one. Group 31.
Well done, Rabbit.
This bloke's got huge ability. Trent Bowes, Dale Kennedy, snooker player, Tony Jallett, and Junji Lee. Yeah, it's a very interesting group. There's a lot of talent here. So we've got an opening bid of 1,050 on this group, but we'll see where we go from there.
Tabby.
What's that, 1,500?
Yeah, Michael Ted.
Who's got the bid?
Michael Ted.
1,500
Green,
from Michael Tad.
19.
19 with Doc.
1,900 with Doc. Yeah, there's some real value in this. First prize in the Calcutta at the moment stands at 18,666. So it's going to
This
get
is
to
actually
19,000.
a very good group.
2K.
2K. we've
Junjun Lee is from NT, his first year.
21.
So we've got NT, Tony Jellett's from where he's local, isn't he?
Tony Jallett won the satellite.
And Dale Kennedy's a snooker player from where?
Now Kennedy is snooker player from
23.
Dale Kennedy's, I think from Adelaide.
So we've got Trent Bowes,
Oh, from Queensland.
Trent Bowes from Adelaide. We've got Dale Kennedy, possibly Queensland.
Yep.
Tony Jallett local, and Junji Lee from Northern Territory. So we've
Correct.
got most of Australia covered here. All right, Group 31. We're at 2,300 at the moment, and with the prize pool that you've got here, you're going to get that more than that back if one of these blokes makes the top 8. So it's 2,400 we've got now.
25 with Doc.
2,500 with the Doc. Doc Halliday's come to the party.
$26 with Joel.
26. Joel's come back alive. He was a bit quiet there for a while.
Sorry, Doc. 26 with Joel.
2,600 we've got.
$27 with Doc.
27 with Doc.
Joel already had it at 26. Alright.
Yeah, and Doc's bid 27, isn't he?
Doc bid 26 as well. Then Joel bid 27 and so did Doc again.
Oh, so Joel actually had it at 26 and now he's got it at 27.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So 28, that just makes it.
but Doc would have gone in anyway, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
And what is it now? Doc at 28?
Yeah.
Doc at 2,800.
Doc 28 or Joel 28? So it's Joel 28 here.
$2,800 we've got.
It's with Joel, yeah? 29 with Doc.
Well, you know Joel's going to go $3,000. 2,900 with the Doc.
3,000 with Joel.
3,000 with Joel. He went winning sale of the century for getting that right. $3,000 with Joel. Has the Doc run out of funds?
Nick off Joel.
3,000 with Joel going once. 3,000 going twice. And that looks like it. All clear? Start timing. And sold for 3,000. Sweet. Right. Now we have
Last group.
We have one last group, but we do have a bit of a change. On most of your Calcutta sheets, you would have seen down Grant Weekly in first spot on Group 32. He's actually had a horrific injury to his leg, and he's in the wheelchair at the moment. Broken his leg and torn a lot of ligaments and whatever. So we wish Grant all the best and a speedy recovery. Now, to take Grant's place, we've found a fill-in for him. So thankfully, Grant will be getting his entry money back. Now, the fill-in, the name of the fill-in is
Manuel F. Tong.
Emmanuel Lescomp, is it?
Two M's, one N. Tong's on. Yeah.
Tongzon. Emmanuel F. Tongzon.
Emmanuel F. Tomzon. Now, I don't know much about this bloke, to be honest, but I mean, he was keen
I
as
do.
mustard when Steve rang him up today 5 minutes before the Calcutta started and said, we've had a late withdrawal, the bloke's injured, you can get in if you want. He said, yes, whack me in straight away and transferred to $500. So
He was the next reserve, so we had to ask him.
he was the next reserve in line, but he was keen as mustard to get in, so straight away he said, yes, put me in. So we've got him, and
Shane, you're a bit late. I'd love to take your $30,050, but Joe's got the bid at $3,000.
it was that Shane Vaught. Yeah, that was about 3 minutes ago we sold that.
Hey Joe, if you give up your $3,000, I'll take the $30,000 from Shane.
30,000 or 3,000?
$30,050.
Oh, he's bid 30,000. We might reopen it for that. And now, so we've got.
So Emmanuel plays 9-ball. He's in the Filipino group.
Oh yeah.
The monthly comp that Mars runs.
Yeah.
He's a very good potter.
Marguerite Lopez. Yeah.
He's been playing a lot of comp at the 520 hotel, and sometimes he comes down to buy and pockets.
Right, we've also got Cheshire Philly,
Just runs the comp at 520.
Sandy Enriquez,
Sandy Enriquez is from Queensland.
and Clint
Actually
Adon.
Queensland or NT? NT, I think. Sandy.
And Clint Adon.
And Clint Arden's from Geelong.
Now we did have
Aiden.
we did have a pre-bid of 500 or 1,000 or something on this from Jamo, but because of the change with Grant Weekly out, I rang him and said we're going to scrap that pre-bid. He was happy with that, so that's the only reason why we don't have any actual pre-bid on this. But this is the last lot for the night. Currently, everything stands. Total bids, total money in's about 50, just on 53,000. The current winning pool for the buyer of the winners over 19,000, over 9,500 for second, and over 4,700 for third and fourth, and nearly 2,400 for fifth to eighth. So pretty substantial bids. That'll go up a little bit with this as well. But if we can take your opening bids on this group, 50's not going to go anywhere. We've been taking opening bids of 500, so
I just made 200.
with the
200
value,
with me.
yeah, Tranny's gone 200 without even blinking an eye, but that's not going to hold up either. With what the potentials you've got here, any one of these four make the top 8, you're guaranteed 2,400 for a start off. So yeah, let's see if we can get this up around the 500 bid mark that we've been expecting.
Stands 250.
Right, we've got Stan at 250. Here's your last chance for a real reasonable buy that could end up netting you close to $20,000, or it could be more than that if two of them show up. So we've got 250. We got 300 somewhere. We expect us to get up to 500. It's still a handy group. And to be honest with you, we don't know much about this fill-in apart from the fact that he's a Filipino
Matthew Sheedy,
9-ball
300.
player. It could be from Reyes' cousin. Right, we've got 300 we have. $300. We're not going to muck around all night here. $300 going once. It's your last chance for a really good buy and something spectacular. This is like getting a Tats Lotto ticket for 10 cents. Right, $300 we've got going once. 300 going twice.
400 with Charlie.
400 of Charlie Hawke. He knows value when he sees it. 4 runners for 400. They paid $2,000 to be in this comp, these 4 blokes. If that's not worth 500, I don't know what is. $400 we got with Charlie Hawk. Come on, bid 500 and we'll knock it down. 400 we've got with Charlie. Charlie going once. Going twice. And if there's no more to be done, that is sold to Charlie for $400. Thank you very much, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Been a fantastic result, and all the best to everybody that's had a bit of a punt on tonight's Calcutta. Wish you all the best of luck, and particularly the players. Hope everybody stays healthy and gets down here safe and plays well. And I just hope a lot of people who can get along and support the combat Slate. You're going to see some great pool. So from Joel and all his crew there, and Dan and Tranny and myself, thanks very much to everybody that's participated. Thank you. See you. Bye.
Thank you, guys.
You're there.